Well, greetings from Senior Trust Advisors, Denver, Colorado. This is Dwayne Henneman, Senior Advisor. And I want to speak to you today about peace of mind for today's seniors. Peace of mind using an irrevocable funeral trust, if you will. Peace of mind for you and your loved ones. I want to talk to you also today about the concerns facing seniors, and that's loved ones passing away, outliving your money, high costs of nursing home care, failing health and losing one's independence. Will there be enough money available to pay my final expenses and more? Why should I plan for my funeral expenses now? Well, let me just speak directly to you right now. You know, when you leave this world, it will be one of the worst days of your family's life because mom or dad's gone and you aren't coming back. So relieving your loved ones from making difficult decisions during this most stressful time with your passing is just crucial. Now, you can provide the money for your final expenses and the family the same way you would if you were still alive. Your funeral will be conducted according to your wishes. It will eliminate any kind of family struggles over what you want or you didn't want. And you're protecting your funds for final expenses has really become essential. Heart Magazine, American Association of Retired Persons, says that advanced funeral planning becomes a peace of mind and gives you peace of mind that comes with knowing that your funeral expenses and funeral arrangements are taken care of while lessening the burden of your survivors. And it just makes sense, doesn't it? So let's talk about the Deficit Reduction Act of 2005 that passed and how will it affect my ability to give away my assets. Any assets gifted away are subject to being a countable asset and determine your Medicaid eligibility if made less than 5 years ago. The look-back rule has been extended from that 36 months to now 60 months. Any paid-up life insurance policy must be redeemed and used to pay for your expenses before you can qualify for Medicaid. The only legal way to preserve assets, money if you will, to pay for your final expenses placed into a $12,500 irrevocable trust. And please consult with your law attorneys in your states to make sure that the specific rules are followed, and also make sure that and understand that Medicare rules vary from state to state. So just what is an irrevocable funeral trust? Well, it's a legal method to preserve up to $12,500 of your assets to pay for your final expenses and more. An irrevocable funeral trust is protected from nursing home, long-term care facilities, and creditors of any kind. It is 100% exempt from Medicaid spend-down rules. Very important. Your money will always be there to pay your final expenses. Now, what and why is an irrevocable funeral trust a better choice than a prepaid funeral expense trust in a funeral home? Very simple. Safety and security. You could be 100% certain that all your money will be placed in that trust will be available when needed to pay for your funeral expenses. It's portable, portability. You are not obligated to use a specific funeral home to provide for your funeral ceremonies. Flexible. You're not obligated to spend all the pre-set amount of that $12,500 we're talking about on your final expenses. Instant availability. In the event that your assets are tied up in a non-liquid investment, monies will be available for your final expenses. Very important issue. So what if I'm confined to a nursing home? Question. Nursing home confinement ranges from $5,000 to $8,000 per month. Average is about $6,000 to be truthful. All but $2,000 of your assets will Medicaid begin to pay for your nursing home expenses. And your stay-at-home spouse, if there is one, is allowed to keep an automobile, one house, one wedding ring, a small amount of liquid assets, and also a $12,500 irrevocable funeral trust. Other assets must be spent down, if you will. Let's talk about how an irrevocable trust works to protect your assets. First and foremost, it's a single pay premium up to $12,500, up to. It's 100% protected from Medicare spend down. Your funds are totally safe and secure from all creditors. The funeral home is paid first, and any remaining money is returned to the state, to your estate, and that's the number one reason why people purchase the irrevocable funeral trust is peace of mind. And what does the irrevocable funeral trust cover? Well, we're not going to discuss all of these because there's too many for this video, but it covers the basic funeral service, the director and the staff, musicians, flowers, clothing, cemetery charges, graveside services, casketing, memorial services, embalming, all the things that we don't ever want to talk about, but it's a fact. You can see what it does cover. It covers everything. And again, if there's any left over, that it will go to your beneficiaries. So how can I obtain an irrevocable funeral trust? Well, you can get a free report by going to www.seniortrustadvisors.com. That's seniortrustadvisors.com. We will be happy to provide you with an additional information in the convenience of our office or your home with no obligation on your part. And if you decide that an irrevocable trust is in your best interest, we will fill out the application for you, set up to transfer your funds from either your checking or savings account, transfer from paid-up life insurance policies, transfer from savings bonds up to 10% of an annuity using a 1035 exchange, and all free of charge to you. Absolutely no charge to you of any kind. We hope that you have found this informative and beneficial, and we'll be looking forward to talking to you soon about some other issues in the lives of seniors. For a free report, go to www.seniortrustadvisors.com. This is Dwayne Henneman, Senior Advisor, speaking to you from Denver, Colorado, and we look forward to talking to you soon.